Hey everyone, I've got a medeco cam lock here, this time a 5-pinner. This is the key. Interesting bitting. Works nicely. I'm gonna rake it to make sure that it's reset. All the pins are reset from that key opening attempt. I'm gonna be using this Peterson lifter pick again. I'm having quite a success with it because I feel like when you take this is the chisel tip of the pin in the medeco, you can kind of grab it like this and manipulate it better, kind of grab on it and move it back and forth. While with the normal pick you kind of have to grab it from the back or from the front, so this way you could, I don't know, to me it just feels easier. Not that it's completely trivial either, at least not yet. I've only opened this a couple times before. Everything was off camera, and I've been practicing on the 5-pinner, on the 4-pinner. I can open that one pretty consistently now, so I moved up to the 5-pinner now. I'm using pretty light tension, and so let's start here. Number 1. I'm trying to move it back and forth. Feels like it's set. I can jiggle it quite nicely. So let's move on. Number 2. Yeah, feels like it's set as well. I'm gonna try to avoid him because he's kinda in a way. Number 3 is a very similar story. It's actually this hook is pretty deep and it's getting stuck there, but it's what I have here. So number 2, number 3. Number 3 is actually feels kind of loose. Let's go on to the number 4 here. This should be 4. I can feel that correctly. I think I'm grabbing and I'm trying to set it, and I feel like it's set. I'm gonna go from the back and hit 5. And I'm not sure if I set it or not. Let's go back to the beginning and see here. 1 is jiggly. Two feels, I don't know, jiggly I guess. 3. As well. Jiggly or even maybe too loose. And I feel like this is number 4 and it feels loose. Is this number 5 or am I too deep? I'm kind of having trouble telling the difference between 4 and 5 because that 2 and 3, which are so high, make it hard to maneuver the pick once it's in the bag. I believe this here is number 3. I might have just overset him, but we shall find out. It's probably 4, and then this here would be 5. This is 5. That means 4 is here. It feels kinda jiggly. Well, let me do what I did with 4. Let me reset. As I believe that when you're gentle, those pins stay rotated the way you had them. So it's not, you cannot exactly continue because they drop down, but at least the rotation remains where it should, hopefully. If you believe some of them were set, then just lift them up gently, and it's likely that they're gonna stay rotated the way they were. Number 2 is loose. Number 3 is loose. Number 4, I'm not sure if I'm setting it or not. And this should be 5. Feels almost too springy. Almost feel like something's oversight again. Let me try to start in the back. Hopefully I can get there without oversetting anything. This is 5. I think it's either set or loose. I don't wanna overset everything that's in a way. Three. One feels set, 2 feels kinda loose-ish, 3 probably set. I feel like it's 4 that's binding. Okay, 5 was not binding, I set 5. I feel like I overset 4. Number 3 is kind of seized up. I think I've overset it now. Okay, but I did get 5 turned correctly, and I said it. I'm pretty confident about that. So let me just try starting over and just lifting the pins the way they were. No, one somehow moved. Yep, nope. I'll need to set him again somehow differently. No, I still believe it's not set right. Nope, it's too stiff. Let me try pushing it to the back and up. Still no. Come on, one, don't give me so much trouble. You're supposed to be easy to set compared to your friends. Okay, yep, I got him rotated correctly now. Number 2. Number 2 not gonna touch much, 3 not gonna touch much, 4, number 5, I must have overset something again, because it just isn't binding anymore. The differences in the feel are very subtle, so it's kinda... I've been picking medicos for the past few hours, but it's... I don't know. To me it still feels kinda hard to getting used to. Hold on, I'm having issues finding number 4 there. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. And that's 5. Okay. I feel like 1 is the one that actually binds up first. Yep. Let me go to the back now. And let's hope. Ah, and there we go. And there we go, that took quite a while. Those pins 2 and 3 are really a pain in the butt. Okay, let me get rid of this. I'm gonna keep this here. And I'm gonna open it. Yeah, this is... okay, there we go. And so you see this is plated. I don't want to destroy the lock, so I'm not gonna gut it fully. I'm not sure that's okay by the rules, but of the Reddit subreddit. But I don't want to destroy the lock. So, but we can take a look at this, and I'm gonna bind up the sidebar from here, and we can verify that it actually picks the way I was picking it. So 1 was binding up first. I hope you can actually see this. Let me try to bring it closer. Or actually I can try zooming in maybe. Yeah, very well. So sorry if it's a bit shaky. So one was binding up first, so I touch it and you see the sidebar went in. Number 2, yeah, it's pretty high. Number 3 is pretty high as well. Number 4, yeah, there it is. And then number 5, and that's it. It's super easy to do it this way because you can have the individual feel of the different positions on the sidebar, so you can feel exactly what's going on. Plus you can see here what I was saying earlier, that when the pins are already rotated properly, you don't need to do much. It's just ping, 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 bang, bang, and goodbye. That's it. But if the pins were not rotated properly, like this number 4, let me turn him that way, and you push on him, and you don't rotate him, you just push on him, then he's down there, and he's overset, and you're screwed. I can set everything else. Yeah, that. This number 1, and you can see that this is now holding us up. And once it's overset, or I mean set too low, it's kind of hard to drag him into position. Yeah. No. So. Yep. Very interesting lock, quite challenging. So. That's a medeco Camlock 5-pinner. Have a good one.